I have a hog. That is a big bass. That is a big bass. Well, the weather has taken a change here in Fort Worth, and I think fall is here. It feels like we skipped straight to winter, but I know it's gonna balance out, and we're gonna get some of those nice fall temperatures for a little bit here. But with that change in the weather, the fishing is changing as well. In this video, I tangled with a few big bass and just had a great day fishing. Like, they are feeding y'all, they are getting fat, they're hungry, and it's just fun out there. I'm fishing on the back end of a thunderstorm, lots of rain here, a lot of flooding, and that brings a lot of life to the water. So I think y'all are gonna enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and get into the fishing portion. This water is really dirty after all that rain, so I'm throwing a little red Berkley Fritz side crankbait. Hopefully we can find a hungry fish, but still let us cover ground. And the visibility still isn't very good with this at all, but maybe they can, you know, kind of hone in on that wobbling, any kind of rattling this is giving off. Maybe we can trigger a bite from it. Okay, I've got a tile on Texas rig because I don't know if you can see that little culvert in there. There's literally a fish blowing up on bait just constantly, like at the mouth of that and up inside of it. It's gonna be hard to cast in there, but I gotta put on something that can give me a chance. Luckily, I've got some black and blue rattling rage crawls on me. Ought to help out in this situation. Okay, now I just gotta find an angle that I can actually make a cast up in there without spooking anything. Gosh, all the bait is just sitting there. It's kind of crazy, but backlash, but I got it down in there. So much bait in there. Oh my god. Oh wait, something's got my crawl. Something's got my crawl. That is a big bass. That is a big bass. Y'all. Oh, I threw it in and didn't even move it. This is crazy. No. Oh, dang it. Well, we know they're there. Oh. That was a good fish. That's the best fish I've ever seen in this pond, but dang it. I guess I didn't set the hook hard enough because I was worried about breaking it off or whatever. But if we hear him start getting active in there again, or another fish maybe, there could be multiple up in there. So much bait right there, y'all. I'll pitch back in there, but that was heartbreaking and insane at the same time. Oh, man. And then my crankbait doesn't really rattle. I might need to get a better crankbait, honestly. I need to either get a different crankbait or chatterbait wouldn't be bad, but I don't know. I'm not sure how well y'all saw that fish, but it was a 3+ all day. I did find he's already eating in there again. I found this Weston bass bite right here, y'all. And it's chartreuse, blue, little orange on the belly. It's got a nice knock and rattle in it though, so that might help us out. Okay, now you gotta really see with these if it just like stays out of the grass or not. So we're gonna go rod tip up, big wobbling action. Well, okay, came through the grass good enough. Okay, there's literally already a fish eating in there. I don't know if it's, I don't know anything at this point, but I'm gonna go back to that same spot and see if I can flip in there again. Okay, so that first one, I didn't even have to move my lure at all, but I got it right in the drainage area right here. And a bass, he just ate it and swam out with it. Oh, I have a fish. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this pipe might be loaded. What the heck? You are not as big as the first guy, but we will take it. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I'm gonna walk him down over here to let him go, and he's bleeding just a tad. Whoops. Wow. Little guy, first one of the day. These are definitely good signs. So I don't know why the bait fish are just stacked right here, but they are absolutely loaded. And it's like little guys. It looks like little bluegill and minnows. It's crazy. I'm putting the soft plastic in there and just jigging it up and down. And I mean, that first fish, man, didn't even move. I had a backlash. Y'all saw. I think y'all saw the whole thing. Good thing I've got 15-pound test fluoro on here, so kind of rubbing back and forth on this concrete should be able to not wear down the line too much and have a break. Okay, I don't know if that bass I just caught spit this out when he came up, but look at that. That's what they're eating. That's stacked up down there. This looks like a baby green sunfish or a bluegill, but loaded right here. I'll get him back in the water. That is crazy. I just saw him flipping around on the bank right here. Okay, let this spot recharge again, and let's get cranking. I like this. I can crank, and then when I hear the fish start feeding in that little culvert again, I'll just walk over with the Texas rig and see if I can snag one. I have a hog. It's either a turtle or like a monster. I think that's a fish. Y'all, I think that's a bass. I have a hog. Could be a catfish, I don't know. What the? It's a bass. Good bass, good bass, good bass, good bass. Okay. Oh, he's just kind of hooked in them. Freaking. All right. That's what we're talking about. Line is everywhere. That's a good bass, y'all, for this pond. That is a nice one. Football. Look how fat. Look how fat. That's how they look in the spring when they're ready to lay eggs. And I got him on that crankbait. Man, I was getting ready to say, I don't know if the crankbait's doing it today, but dang, that's a good one. Yeah, you know, we gotta get a weight real quick. Oh, yeah. Okay, so my official guess is gonna be 2.7. It's got the frame of a 2, but man, it's fat. Oh, I was off. 2.4. It's a 2.4. Just a chunk of a fish, y'all. That is a beauty. A beauty. Get her back in the water. We don't get pretty releases because the water's super dirty, but there it goes. Whew, man, I guess I haven't tangled with one on the crankbait rod in a while, but that felt like a monster. I really was like, man, we got a 5-pounder here. 2.5 though. That's a really good fish. Man, that gets me excited. You know, I've seen a few nice fish today. Got one on the bank. That's my second fish. I gotta keep throwing the crankbait now. I've got like another 30 minutes to fish or so, so I'll probably keep cranking this corner. And I believe that fish came right off of like the bank. I think I threw right by the bank and it was on it quick. So I think I just got to get this in front of their face. They are feeding. It's just really dirty water out here, you know? So I think it is the time of the year where they're getting pretty hungry, pretty active and aggressive. It's just today's conditions make it a little tougher than it should be. That was awesome. And I should have caught that on the tripod cam. I love when I get a fish catch on the tripod cam. It's just cool. You get the full body, like the lean back, the hook set, all that. Oh my gosh, I thought I had another something. All right, so let's go ahead and head to that second spot. We're gonna be fishing a little area where water's just dumping into a pond. Hopefully there's gonna be fish stacked up there like they were at this culvert behind me. Caught that one on the crankbait, and man, that was a nice fish. So I'm so thankful that I got a chance to tangle with that one. But let's go ahead, get in the car, and head to the second spot before we call it a day. Oh yeah, water's looking chocolatey down there. Oh boy, but the water is ripping. Remember y'all, if you want to know the location to the spots I fish in my videos, check out my channel membership option, the Pond Hoppers Guide to DFW. That'll give you the access location of every video I post on YouTube. I'm trying to get down here without busting my butt. Man, it looks muddy. I've never got a snag here. Getting a fresh rattling Rage Crow out. Our last one actually didn't even have a rattle in it, so. The rattle very well may be the key. You definitely want that rattle when it's this muddy. No doubt. Is it a fish? I think it's a fish. I broke off, no. That was a fish. All right, I'm about to retie for the second time since I got here. I'm not sure how well y'all saw that, but basically I took a phone call from my wife, and then I wasn't done fishing, but some dude came up and started pitching like an anchor right on top of me, like literally where I was fishing. Had my line in the water, and then he threw this like snagging device on top of it. I guess he's looking for something that got washed down into the pond from that creek, but he didn't say anything. He wasn't like, hey man, can I, whatever. I was just like, that's just a sign to call today. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button for me, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see in future videos, and most importantly, remember to subscribe to the channel. All that being said, I will catch you on the next video. Peace.